Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do a real quick pre-series announcement video before I actually do the series that we are going to do today. Which, by the way guys, I want to go and give you a little bit of a hint. It's going to be the same series we did yesterday. We are going to continue doing the Let's Mostly Play Viva Pop, but trying to do a few more of the different games, including maybe that Super Auto Pets or whatever, and all the games over on my tab. Well, I actually did find another one or two games that would actually be pretty fun. Well, I also did install that Dinosaur Tamer game that I got yesterday, but never got to show you guys. I am going to try to focus on a lot more about that today. But obviously, we're going to do a Let's Mostly Play Viva Pop series for today's episode. However, first of all, we're going to do a pre-series announcement, which is not going to be that big because, well, we can already see what it is on the screen. That's right, guys. After exactly a month after doing the last scoring sheet, I am finally giving out the results for who won and who lost. Clearly I went ahead and drew all the results on the screen because if I didn't, it would take me so long. Let me go and let you know, guys, the following results right here were the results from having a scoring sheet of the week. But a lot of the reason why I didn't have many points is if you can look at the screen, you can clearly tell that we didn't have many points to begin with. For it being a scoring sheet of the week, I expected this to go above 10. But if you look up there at the top, the winning Evo, which I'm not going to completely say yet, you guys can see it though. The winning Evo right here only had this number. But yeah, obviously guys, these are the results for the last scoring sheet. I am going to let you know that I also do have another scoring sheet ready to go right here. This is not the one from this ain't the one that we more recently did. This is the one that I have now, as you can see. I mean, the date right there matches up with what you see at the bottom right of the screen. So, yeah. And like before, it is a scoring sheet of the week. So, it will go on until next Saturday. However, I'm finally going to give I'm going to go ahead and give the results for this scoring sheet. The actual scoring sheet that we did before. I'm trying to see what was showing too much of the results. Right there. As you can see, it's been over a month since we did this scoring sheet. And, well, there's not much really to say about it. What I want to go ahead and let you know, guys, is as you can clearly see on the screen, there was a lot of different things. If you know how I go over the scoring sheets on my videos, you'll know exactly what's going on here. The winners are up at the top. Then you have a line separating the winners and the losers. And at the bottom, you have the loser/losers of the actual game. Or who got picked, basically, who got picked the least amount of times. And, like I said, for this being a scoring sheet of the week, this is pretty bad for having a scoring sheet of the week. There was not many results at all. In fact, a lot of Evos, if you can look at the losers, there's a lot of Evos that motherfucking tied for the losing spot. Like I said, guys, I just want to real quickly go through these, and, well, I want to go through the winners and the losers real quickly. I want to go and let you know that I added a little special detail this time, because the winner, as you can see, has a crown on top of one of the letters, and the losers have a rain cloud. With dripping rain. But, yeah, clearly, as you can see, like I said, for this being a scoring sheet of the week, there was not that many results. And you can also see something else. There were so many motherfucking losers that I had to put the line way up here to get them all to fit. I was originally going to do only the initials, but honestly, that would get very confusing because of how many Evos have the same letter. I mean, if you look down here as it is, you see 3 Evos that start with the letter F. Then you have 2 Evos that start with the letter G. Well, but the only way you'd be able to tell them apart is if I would color them differently and made it look more like the Evo itself, or the color of the Evo itself. But I do want to go and get... You guys can already see them on the screen. However, I do want to go ahead and give them out real quickly. These are the results from the scoring sheet on March 15th, 2023. Well, from March 15th, 2023, all the way up to March 22nd of 2023. Ironically enough, exactly a month after I did the last one, which is still odd to me. I still cannot believe I'm doing this on the exact month after I flipping did the scoring sheet. But, as you can clearly see, our winner didn't get much, but they got more than everybody else. Our overall winner for the last scoring sheet that we did, which also means he got picked a lot more, the most picked Evo, or the winner, is Monsieur Spike Evo. He actually got the most amount of picks, which is a total of 5. Which, honestly, is not that much. Like I said, for being a scoring sheet of the week, it did not give much results. A lot of the reason why, though, is I wasn't doing much or wasn't doing much of it, or much of the series for that time period. So, and that's the problem with doing a scoring sheet of the week. I got the scoring sheet that we're gonna be doing for this series of episodes is gonna be the same thing. However, if we don't start doing the series more often, I am going to start lowering the thing back down to a scoring sheet of the entire session only. So, yeah. But, well, I'm going to really give this away because there actually is something I want to say real quickly. It ain't that big, but I do want to go and let you know about something real quick. So, the overall winner of the last scoring sheet was the Spike Evo, having a total of 5 points to his name, which gives him the winning spot and the crown. Unfortunately, as you can see by the losers, this is a whole big section. Like, there's a ton of stuff here. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a total of 8 Evos that actually lost the scoring sheet. Which wasn't that hard because, well, these Evos got picked the least amount, which means nobody got 1, nobody got picked none, and on top of that, if somebody did get much, or if anybody else did get their number, it'd only be 3 or 4, because the winning Evo had 5, and it was only 1 Evo that had that. So, yeah, I'm going to go through the names slowly real quickly. The winner was a Spike. The losers are as follows: Ice, Glutton, Feral. By the way, I know this kind of looks like an eyeball the way I did that, but my pen keeps, whenever I'm like trying to move my mouse over to like click on something else on the draw feature, it ends up, I think, putting a dot on the screen. And I was trying to cover over with the purple, but instead it made it look like an eyeball. Which, honestly, if that was a different color, if that was like yellow, if that was yellow instead of green, that would be almost what the Feral Evo would look like. Just more square shape. Which would be kind of funny, honestly, if I had that. But anyway, after the Feral, we have the Ghost, Frog, Cactus, B, and finally, Flame. Which, if you look at everything, if you look at where the arrow was going, you'll see that it got a total of 2 points. I did that so you could see it a little bit better, guys, because in some way it does kind of blend into some of the background that's over here. In some way, I mean, like, if I do certain movements, it kind of blends in. Like, I think if my shirt was, actually, no, my shirt's white. I don't know why in the world. I don't know. I don't know. I saw it blend into something earlier. I don't remember what it was. But either way, this is the results from the last scoring sheet of the week. There was a total of 8 losers and only 1 winner, which means let me go and tell you the in-between results, guys. The winners, or not the winners, but the ones that did not get picked the least amount. Oh shoot. I meant to plug this up before I began and I forgot. Okay, well that's bad. Wait. Let me plug it up. I wait for it to fix itself. Because it does this freezing thing whenever it messes up. You working fine? There we go. Okay. As I was saying though, before that rudely interrupted me. Let me go through the in-between Evos. Remember, the in-between Evos could only have a total of 3 or 4, because again, the winner had 5 and the losers had 2. So 3 or 4 would be the only 2 numbers you would see for the in-between Evos. The following Evos that got 3 and 4 were the following. The original Evo, it had 4. The pudding Evo, it had 4. The balloon Evo, it had 3. The poisonous Evo, it had 3. The smog Evo, it had 3. The camo Evo, it had 3. The turtle Evo, it had 4. The hover Evo, which had 3. And then finally, the virus Evo, which had 3. So yeah. Most of them actually went in order for the most part. We didn't get a distinct loser until the ice Evo, and that was right after the turtle. After the turtle Evo is when we start seeing the losing numbers. So yeah. So for like the first little while, it's going actually in order. I mean, seriously, original, pudding, balloon, poisonous, smog, camo, turtle. That's in order. That's not changing up the order at all. That's just the in-between numbers. It didn't start getting bad till the ice Evo started. And then from there, it just kept going worse and worse and worse. In fact, the entire back row, except for the virus Evo, has the losing number of 2. As you can see, that I distinctly point out with every one of the 2s having an L. Every one of the Evos that had a 2 had an L, which stands for lost or lose. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, that actually is the end. Finally, I gave the scoring sheet results. These are the results. And, well, let me go and clear off the screen since you don't need to see them anymore. I'm going to throw this piece of paper away, but when I come back, the screen's getting cleared. Just a little bit of a heads up. If y'all want to look at the results quickly, I'm going to throw this piece of paper away, then I'm coming back. Look at the results while I'm gone. I told you guys it would disappear. Like I said, guys, before I actually get started with this episode, there is something else I want to go and say real quickly. First of all, I did go ahead and get the championship done even further off camera. I've got all the tokens used up again, and I've still got a perfect win streak right now. So we don't have to worry about the championship at all during these videos, and we can just have as much fun as we physically want to. On top of that, guys, I want to go and make one more real quick announcement. I finally add a new challenge to the challenge wheel. It's only one, but I did add a new challenge. But it's another growing challenge, but also not as complicated. I know you've had a lot of growth challenges on that wheel, but this is another pretty cool one. For this challenge, guys, it's going to be similar to that giant growth spurt challenge, to one where the Evos grow 10 sizes bigger every 30 seconds, except it's a little bit differently. In the beginning of the batch, in the beginning of the match, everything starts out normal. You can grow your Evos one time every few seconds. However, here's the difference. After 30 seconds into the match, you can they turn into a virus Evo, basically, or a poisonous Evo. Or instead of only growing once, you can grow them twice. But that's it. Then, after a minute, they grow 3 times. Minute and a half, 4, 2 minutes, 5, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 6, and then, well, for sudden death, if you can manage it, you can grow them 7 times. That's basically the challenge, guys. It ain't that big of a deal. In fact, like I said, it's another growing challenge to begin with, which I know you guys may not be the biggest fan of. I like the growing challenges a lot, but I understand how it might not appeal to everyone. So, yeah. But anyway, that's really all the announcements I had to make. I'll see you guys in a few minutes whenever I do my Let's Mostly Play a Vivo Pop. I'll see you guys in a few minutes for that. I'll be right back.